Hi, I'm Connie Moser, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition at Knights of the Round Table. And my guest tonight is Rick Holt. Rick, thanks for coming.
Connie, thank you for having me here.
Good to see you again.
Yes.
You're going to tell me tonight about the inaugural tour of the towns?
Yes, I am. We're going to talk about that inaugural tour of the towns and tour of Prince William, a bike tour. So it's a bike ride, not a race.
Okay.
So we can get people out to experience the beauty and the scenery and historic value of the county.
Uh-huh. So it's actually called, it's a Century Ride. Did I hear that somewhere?
It's actually the Century Ride is one of the options, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it's not, you don't have to ride 100 miles.
You don't
Or
have
you don't
to.
have to be 100 years old either.
Well, that's for sure. That's well, you could be 100. We might have somebody out that's 100 years old trying that day. But we have several options. The first option is a 27-mile loop going from the town of Occoquan, or near the town of Occoquan, to Dumfries, the town of Dumfries, and then back. And then the 35-mile option will take you from Occoquan to Dumfries and to Quantico and back.
I see.
So if you like the shorter distances, that's a great experience for you to get out and see those historic towns. Now, if you want a little bit more and you want the 100 miles, the Century Ride, you'll continue on from Occoquan through Prince William Forest Park. You'll move on to, as you ride along, up through Nokesville, Bristow, Gainesville, Haymarket, so you'll be in the town of Haymarket. Then move on to city of Manassas, Manassas Park, and head on back down to Occoquan. So a nice loop of the county. And,
So do you know a lot of people that ride 100 miles?
That's an interesting point. There are a lot of bicycle riders within the county or outside the county that like doing these Century Rides. And with the people who signed up so far, we have a little over 30 who registered. The majority of those people registering have signed up for the Century Ride.
Wow, that's
So,
impressive.
yes, so it's really nice to see that people want to get out and experience that and try that out. It might be a little hot, a warmer day that day. We're actually doing it on August 4th, which is a Sunday. So it's in the summer, but there are many bike rides like our event other weekends during the summer. And we will have rest stops out there to provide food and refreshments and water and Gatorade and those type of things for people.
So it's kind of a tourism idea.
Definitely, yes.
Would people be, would they want to get off their bikes and visit or just keep riding or?
Well, for the people riding, the idea is they're riding their bike and they're going at a slower speed. You're going somewhere probably between 10 and 20 miles an hour versus driving. So you're slower, so you're able to see the sights a little bit better. And so for the Century Riders, for example, they'll be riding around seeing these different sites within the county. And the idea is once they've seen that, they'll either want to go and experience that the next day or come back later on to be able to do tourism within the county. So this is what you might consider bicycle tourism.
Well, we are rich in history in Prince William County, and some of the towns that they are going to be going through Manassas. Did you say near the
Matter of fact,
train station,
the rest
right?
stop is going to be either at the train station or at the museum, but most likely at the train station. Yes.
And of course, we know Occoquan is a historic town, and so
Yes,
is Dumfries,
definitely.
the Port of Dumfries. So I think that'd be really exciting. So how did this event come about? Is this something you thought up on your own, or?
So great question. As you know, I'm a bike advocate within Prince William County, but this was something that Ernie Porta, who is the mayor of Occoquan, who's also a bike advocate and a bicyclist, he approached me at one of our meetings with Prince William Trails and Streams Coalition. He's a fellow member, and asked me if I'd be interested in working with him to put together a bicycle tour within the county to provide opportunity for outdoor recreation, but also an opportunity for people to come in from outside the county to experience what we have to offer within. So sort of an economic opportunity for the county as well as a tourism opportunity and an exercise, fitness, or outdoor recreation opportunity.
So, so obviously this is inaugural, so it hasn't been done before.
Correct.
So how did you determine what route to take, or?
Great point. We strategized what the routes that we felt would be the safest through the county, but also would take people through the historic locations that we have to offer. And that's why Occoquan to Dumfries to Quantico, and then the Prince William Forest, which is a national site that people can get into and cycle around, and then to Haymarket. We want people to see the breadth of the county and experience the towns, the cities, and the county itself.
So you theoretically then you would probably like come in the night before,
Oh, great point.
get up early the next day and do your bike ride, and then maybe go out to dinner or something like that.
We'll see. Local people, obviously, people who live local will come out that morning and then actually do the event. But people coming in from outside the county, from the Commonwealth of Virginia or from other states outside Virginia, will most likely stay overnight in a hotel, come out and eat dinner, as you said, come out the next day, experience the county, stay in Occoquan at the end to experience Occoquan or the surrounding area, and then go home after that. So there'll be a lot of money generated from tourism during that time frame as people experience what we have to offer here in the county.
And will they have guidance from the, is that listed on the website?
Great
Are
point.
there accommodations available or things we recommend?
Yes, this is definitely a collaborative effort. We've teamed with Discover Prince William, and we've linked to their website so people can actually, when they come on and register for our event, they can see the information that's posted on Discover Prince William's website and see the hotel, lodging, restaurants that they actually advertise throughout Prince William County.
So have you already been out on this ride? Have you tested this out?
That's a good question. To make sure that it was a good route and it's safe, Ernie actually took the eastern end of the county and did that loop. I've done all the northern or western end of the county, so we've actually been on every inch of the trail itself or the ride itself, and it's a good route. It takes people to the places where are safe and scenic. And we think that it will be a wonderful event for people to get out there and ride that century ride that day.
Well, it sounds like more fun for you than me, but I'm going to be glad to host one of the pit stops.
That's true, yes.
In the EBSCO Action Alliance is that we try to help out Prince William Trails and Streams because you guys do so much for Prince William County. So I'm always grateful for an opportunity to be a little bit of assistance.
And we really appreciate that. And you have a very interesting and important stop as well. It's at the about around mile 85, 90. So you have the century riders coming back in. It could be a little warm that day. So this would be a great time to give them some refreshments, but also to motivate them to get the last 10 or so miles into the town of Occoquan so they can finish and enjoy.
So if they pull over and want to rest, I should tell them no, keep going.
Well, let them rest and enjoy.
Here's some Gatorade and get moving.
Okay. No. So at that point, just a little encouragement and some refreshments, some water, some Gatorade will work well for who those riders are at that time, and they'll be able to move on and finish that ride and celebrate afterwards in the town of Occoquan.
Well, I'm teasing a little bit, but safety is a big concern.
Yeah, safety is a big concern for us, and we don't want people to get overheated or get dehydrated that day. So we have multiple rest stops throughout the event, so people can actually have a chance to stop, rest, relax, recover, and get refreshments, food, water.
And you have a vehicle that travels with?
Yes, we will have several vehicles out on the course. We'll probably have one in front of the riders to make sure there's nothing that's happened before, after we've checked the route, before they get out there to ride the route. They'll be checking out the route to make sure it's safe. And then we'll have somebody after the group just to make sure if people break down, if they have a flat tire, breakdown, in that case would be a flat tire, right? We'll be able to help the cyclist repair a tire or a minor safety issue. We will also have bike shops. Several bike shops have volunteered their time to come out at different rest stops to provide minor safety tune-ups to help people get through the
That's
event.
really great.
It's really
That's
nice.
really a good idea. So is this is it a big investment? Or?
No, this is, we're looking for sponsors. We have some sponsors already, but we're looking for more. The idea is to cover the cost of the event, which is not super expensive, but also to raise money for Prince William Trails and Streams Coalition for us to continue building trails and making connections within the county for people.
Will that be helpful the next time you do this? This is just the practice of, this is our first time, right?
This is our first time. We're looking for about 100 riders, we think, is a good number for our first time out. If we get more, great. But the idea is to try it out, check out the connections, see how the participants like it, suggestions on making it better in the future, and then keep on going every year as a signature event for Prince William to bring in cyclists from different areas to enjoy what we have to offer.
I'm going to assume that Cycle Enthusiast will have input for you at the end of the day.
We've actually, for the people, this is interesting, for the people who register already, we've actually sent emails out to them asking them what they'd like to see in a bike event. So we can actually make sure that we have those things in place when they come in, and we're already meeting their needs. And then afterwards, we'll ask for feedback and see what we can do to make it better for them.
Oh, that really sounds like fun.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot more fun sitting in the tent, though, where it's cool, I'm pretty sure, for me.
I think that'll be fun, too. I'll be at the, I'll be up on the western end of the county. Ernie will be in the eastern end of the county. We'll make sure that things work well and communicate. And we also have an intern from George Mason University, which is interesting. We were able to partner with George Mason University and our interns from the School of Recreation, Health and Tourism, Connie. And he is a intern, so he's a student within tourism and events management. This is his capstone project, so he's helping us do the research, helping us go out and talk to sponsors and actually get the information we need to make sure it's a successful event. So it's a good partnership with us.
That sounds great.
University, yes.
So what would be your time investment if you wanted to participate in this event, and what would you consider your time investment for the day?
As far as a volunteer or as a rider?
As a participant.
So if you come out for the 27-mile, most people will average somewhere between, I would say, 10 and 15 miles an hour with giving the rest stops and breaks. So you're talking 2 hours for the shorter event, the 27-mile, probably about a little over 3 hours for the 35-mile event. And the Century Ride, the 100-mile event, will probably be more in the range of, the fastest riders will be in the 5 to 7 hour range, and it could go as long as 9 hours.
Wow. But I know there are a lot of people that would do that.
Yes, there are people
just
who...
like there are people that climb those mountains, I know, and run the frigid February 5K.
Exactly. People are looking for unique events that go in places where they haven't been before, and this provides an opportunity that's been missing. We haven't had an event like this in Prince William County that I know of, so it helps bring different people in who have not been here before, perhaps, to participate in a sporting event.
Well, we're eager for tourism in Prince William County. We have a lot to show people, and this is a really good opportunity. So I want to thank you very much for that.
Outstanding. Well, I appreciate the time today.
If there's anything I missed, let me know before we go. I know we're going to put your information on the screen, and we'll direct folks to the website, and we have some flyers available. We'll show all your information, but they can look for either the website or talk to anyone from PWTSC.
WTSC.org, that's correct.
So hard to say.
Two things. We're looking for sponsors, as I said, people who would like to get their name out there. If they sponsor, then they can be on the flyer, they can be on the T-shirt, they can be on we have different levels of sponsorship.
Okay.
And we're also looking for volunteers. We're going to need probably somewhere between around 40 to 60 volunteers that day.
All right.
Over different time frames to take care of hosting, staffing the pit stops, the rest stops we have for the event.
All right.
So that'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. I really enjoyed it, and I know this is going to be a huge success.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us. I hope you'll come back again next week to Nights at the Round Table. And my guests will be Debbie Alexander and Catherine Mercurio-Gotthard from the Rainbow Riding Center.